All right, welcome to another episode, the Knowledge Money series. I've been talking about what to do when you don't have capital to start a business. And I've talked about in the part one of this particular series, affiliate marketing. Now, I'm going to be talking about another one. And this one is also another thing I did. I did the first one some years. In fact, I started the both of them. It's just that I started one like a year or 2 years before I started this one I'm going to talk about. And that is knowledge monetization. Knowledge monetization. Very, very simple. Now, knowledge monetization, what do I basically mean? Out of your wealth of experience, from the unique things you have faced in life, or the unique things you have seen people around you face and overcome, you can create knowledge products either in digital formats or in physical formats that you can sell. And you can do this with almost zero naira or $0 or $0. I'm telling you. I noticed I didn't say it has to be something you learned in school. I'm a medical doctor. The things I teach are not anything that has to do with any of the things I learned in medical school. But all those things that I learned in the process of, when I started business, when I started making, passive income, even as a medical student, all those things that I learned is what I am now monetizing because I've had experience for several years now doing this. And so, in the same way, maybe you had a parent, or maybe you yourself, you battled diabetes and you overcome it. There are certain people that you can help, not necessarily from the technical medical standpoint, but from all the other lifestyle modifications, dealing with the emotional struggle of taking the drugs, coping with all the different doctor's appointments and different test strips, needle, getting those injections and all those different things. You can help them with the knowledge and the experience that you have. You can package it in an ebook, on an online course, in a podcast, and in a group coaching, in a mastermind, in a one-on-one consultation. You can package these things, or you can even do physical seminars in places. Of course, those physical seminars may cost you, but the ones I've mentioned in digital format will basically cost you nothing. I remember when I understood this, my dad is an accountant, and he has been an accountant for maybe 35 years or something, over 35 years or something. He's retired now. But I remember when I started understanding the power of this, I was already contemplating asking him to sit down with me and let us create bookkeeping courses. Because, of course, many of these things he would already have learned them. Both theoretically, he will have learned them, and even practically, because he has worked in it and done it for several years, and probably trained certain people in his workplace on it. I was ready to tell him, let's create a course, and I'll be giving him a particular percentage. Me, that I don't know anything about it, because he's my dad, I can, by the access I have, get all the knowledge he has and put it in a course. And that is what you can do also. So it doesn't have to be things that has to do with accounting or bookkeeping. Anything. You know how to, maybe you've had some experience. Some people, especially young ladies, maybe before they got admission into university, maybe they had to wait 1 year or something. Some of them learned interior decoration, or making how to make all these pastries, all this baking and different things like that, or maybe went to a culinary school. You can teach some of these things. This very popular chef, Hilda Bassi, from the knowledge products that she makes, in a particular cohort, she makes sometimes over 200 million naira. In one cohort, that maybe would, like, at the time I'm doing this video now, just within, I think, within like a few weeks, for a particular Christmas cooking class or whatever, she was able to pull in over 275 million naira in revenue. Of course, she probably, for that type of results, she probably engaged influencers. She engaged in influencers and several people that she will pay. But imagine that even if she didn't use those influencers, and even if she didn't win the Guinness World Record at the time she did, if just by the fact that she has a store, she cooks, and she cooks really well, and some people actually knew her before she won that record, people will buy the course. So even if you have zero capital, I remember when I was starting the knowledge monetization aspect, I basically only started with my smartphone and the internet access. Smartphone and internet access. I didn't spend any money getting any other thing. And that is what you can do right now. Maybe your own is not even crypto or forex trading or baking or whatever. Maybe it's shoemaking. Maybe it is fish farming that you learned. Maybe you didn't even pay to learn it, you just learned it by the way. That thing can help you. For those of us that are believers, you will discover, if you especially with the story of the widow that had sons that were about to be taken away, and she went to meet the prophet said, "What do you have in your house?" Many times, what God will use to change your life is what is from what you already have, not from something external. So learn this and leverage this. You can start a business with, even if you have no capital, by leveraging affiliate marketing models and knowledge monetization models. Or you can even combine both, which is what I have largely done for some years now. Enjoy the rest of the series.